10 over 10 is crazier than ever today, but I'm loving it. The energy is so on point. So thank you for staying tuned. We've got much more. I think we're going to have more of vocal techniques a little bit later on. But for now, time for us to move on with the show. We've got some familiar faces here. As soon as they walked in, everyone was showing them love. So how about we show some more love for Njugush? Next to him is Shiro from Antigua. And last but not least, the lovely Kate Selina. Now, you know all of these personalities from various shows on TV. Auntie Boss, you're probably most known for Mother-in-Law, your role there. Hapakule, Real Housewives of Kawangware, na zingine nyingi. So today we wanted to talk a little bit about acting as a career, seeing as all of you guys are quite accomplished in what you've managed to do, entertain us on screen and make a living out of it. Njugush, usianze na mimi please. So we just want to have a conversation because I'm sure there's so many young people who look up to you guys, who inbox you all the time asking, how can I be an actress? You know, but it's not that easy. It's a journey, right? So accomplishments aside, how did you know that you wanted to be a comedian / actor? Now to me, I'm like...
Najuzi mic zenyu ni mzito.
Wewe ndio mlezi.
Sasa mama I'd say umeongea Kizungu na nimechanganyikiwa.
Ongea yenye unaelewa.
Swali ilikuwa what?
How did you know unataka kuwa actor?
Actually, I didn't know I want to be an actor. When I first acted, it was out of passion. You know, you just act and you feel like, I love it. You know, it was out of passion. It was never something about going, you know, commercial or anything. But when you do something you love, you feel like you love. Like when you're singing. Mtu akiiba kwa bafu haujuangi unataka kuiba siku moja. Lakini unaiba haya ukiiba kwa bafu mtu akwambia siku moja utaibia. And that way you find yourself you're going to the studio. So I didn't really know that I really want to act per se. I just found myself.
And what's the role that made you say, okay, this is something that I can actually do as a career?
As a career? A career? No, I think what made me feel like that's quite something is when I was doing set books back in theater. I used to do traveling theater. And I was given a role that it was, to me, it was awesome. Because I used to do some roles which are very comfortable in the sense that, you know, I could easily get in the character. But I was given a role, it was River Between. There was a guy called Baba Wayaki. He was an old mzee. And I went into that character. From then on, that's when I found it, wow, I can do something. When I did that role, it was a standing ovation. So from then, that's when I started doing things differently. Yeah, you know, not just giving lines and doing what you're supposed to do. So I started doing things differently from that because I realized, oh, there's power in when you can do something uniquely.
On screen, just as you're speaking there. Amesimama jiangalie kwanza, but we're just going to move on to Shiro. Shiro, even though that's not your real name, but squeezy ndo watu wanakujua nayo. Your real name is Nice.
Yes, my name is Nice.
Okay. So tell us, same question to you. When did it hit you that this is something that I can do and actually make money off of it? And
okay, first, nilikuwa nataka kukua anchor, news anchor.
Okay.
I wanted to be the next Lilian Muli, Jane Ngoiri, you know. But then again, after high school, there was nothing. There was no money to go to school. So, nikafanya computer packages kama wengine wetu hapa. Najua mkimaliza form 4, unaendeanga packages. So, after packages, nikaona, my mom used to tell me I'm funny. Alikuwa ananiambia by the way, nilikuja kuact juu ya kiherehere. So, we call it mushene. So, everyone, Gishagi was like, aga kastana kana mushene, si kaenda huko watu wanaendanga. Actually, they didn't know ni wapi. So, they just said, aende huko kwenye watu wenda. Aende tu waonekane. So, I'll say nilijua I can act back kama Njugush na set books. I started 2008. I was 18 years. And venye niliingia, the first thing they gave me a very hard character. Nilikuwa nimezoea kuact kama katoto, same age, 18, but this time they gave me an old woman. and I was the main character. Kifo Kisimani, nilikuwa Tamim, as nilikuwa Tanya, yes. And I remember asking my director, why me? Kwa nini huwezi pea ule mzee? Kulikuwa na watu 30 years, I was only 18. And then he told me, from the first time ulikuja auditions, I looked at you and I knew you could pull that character apart kuliko ule mzee, kuliko ule mwenye anakaa sijui aje. So from there, I think I gained my confidence from there. And little by little, I started doing different characters, and I knew this is my field. I knew sitaki kufanya something else. I really want to be an actor as a career. By the way, si mzuri venye watu wanakukolingo wanakuambia ati nimemaliza job for 2 months, sasa niko off, unaanza nitafutia kakitu huko. Come on, this is a career. Like wewe ukifanya hapa uambiwe mtu nikuja nataka only 1 month juu nimeboeka. By the way, they use this. Sitaki kuboeka home, or some mama from Gishagi they call you, sasa kasichana uko mzuri, nani amemaliza shule, do this, mtafutie kakitu akuje achekesha nyinyi huko. It's not an easy job. It's a job that, just like any other, like the way you're doing it. So
Kate, I see you shaking your head while she's saying that.
Yes, I am, because
it's not an easy job. Maybe you can.
Yeah, because I relate. It was the same thing, same story for me. Growing up, I didn't really understand myself. Nilikuwa nashindwa, mbona nikitokea church katokea kadrama ni mimi, nimewekelewa shule ni mimi. Why am I so extra? I never used to understand myself until I started doing scripts in Sunday school, scripts in high school. Then I stand out and I'm like, ay, but then ikimbelembele, there's something. And then I started tukapata TV, atukukuwa na TV. Nikaanza kuona, this is acting. I started watching Tausi, and I got really inspired. And I said, you know what? This is what I want to do. But like Shiro said, because we came here to talk about acting as a career, and I want all these young or some people to know, acting is a job. By the way, acting is serious. It's a real job. Si kitu ati ukiboeka unamaliza. The same thing. Your aunties tell you, huyu alipata this, muende mkacheza naye huko. It's not a joke. It's a job. So anyway, that's when I realized that I really wanted to be. I mean, I'm an actress. I realized after watching so much content, Kenyan content, and realizing, wow, I'm not crazy. Mimi si mtundu. I'm super. I'm talented.
Speaking of Kenyan content, and anyone can answer this question, where do you guys feel we are right now as, or TV, film, for those of you who've done film? Has our industry grown? Is it growing? Are there more opportunities? As in, what's the feel right now of the industry? Anyone?
Okay. I'm producing now, so
wow, congrats.
I can say thank you. Like I said, we used to watch Tausi back then, and the Tahamakis, and then Citizen TV happened. By then, karibuni home, karibuni, Citizen TV happened, and then tukona, yani, kutoka wale actors wa vitimi tulikuwa tunajua, then we had Akina Jugush now, we have Akina Shiro, we have so many other peoples, we have shows to celebrate. That shows growth. We might not be where we want to be. We might not be in Nigeria or South Africa,
gone to Nollywood.
but we are somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I can add on that. Anisema ya kwamba content-wise tumejaribu manake unapata ya kwamba I'm very serious, by the way. Kindly stop laughing. But content-wise, I think we are really trying because it's getting dynamic. Tumetoka zile skit za tukiwa tumejipaka mavitu kwa uso, which they are awesome. I love them. Tukiwa tumejipaka ni mbaya. We are from that skit. We are into some more of IQ. When you look at some of things that unaona watu wakifanya,
more intelligent stuff.
Intelligent. We are getting to that up-classish, but at the same time, tunaleta ule mso huko chini. So little by little, and guys are going to taking this thing up seriously.
What about opportunities for young people who are interested in acting? Because it's hard, it's difficult to become a household name. It doesn't happen overnight. So maybe msichana graduate shule anasema, I want to be the next you. Are there opportunities?
Yeah, they're there, but I would tell our beautiful people that you start somewhere. Just like a kid, venye anatambaa, you start somewhere. So you don't just come and you tell yourself, I will be a celeb in a day. No. For me, nikiingia TV, it was niliingia TV 2014. from 2008. It's not like I didn't go for those auditions. I would go, but they would tell me they want a fat person, a bigger person. They would tell me I'm really dark. They want a lighter person. They would tell me, oh, they would just give excuses, yes? But I didn't give up. I didn't give up. Passion. Most of our young people, they just want to be a celeb and they just want to get paid. No, it doesn't happen like that. Passion comes first, then money.
And I think it's important to differentiate between celeb and actually being an actor. Like those two things are not necessarily synonymous, because if you're doing it for the passion, whether you're a celeb or not, you're still going to work, correct? I think it's like needing a celeb. So.
To add on what Shiro is saying, yeah? When you get the opportunity and you're finally there, umekam, umefanya script, these days you can blow up. Sika kitambo lazima, sisi tuli struggle, nilianza Mother-in-law ka extra, wa kudance.
Wow.
Okay? Kudance too. And I worked so hard to become a main character. Siku hizi naonanga kama mtu kamekuja set ati, mimi nataka tu zile beachy roles. Unamwangalia unashindwa, I'm so tired. Okay, kaa chini. Lazima ukwe willing to grow. And then when you finally come on set, let me tell you something. Even if you're the biggest star on the planet, if you do not have character, it will not sustain you. True. You will not, utakuwa hapo juu, but hautakaa hapo. Utakuwa hapo for a short period, and then utaisha hivi. Okay? You have to have character. Character inamaanisha, lazima unaweza kuwork na watu, haukuji set sa ile unajisikia, lazima uheshimu watu, lazima uheshimu extras on set, lazima respect director. If you know you cannot do those things, utakuwa star, lakini star ule short time.
True. And if I can add on that, I would say, you know, in Kenya, mtu anasemaga, unaona mtu fulani njukusha anafanya kitu yake hivi. So unaona ingia unafanya skits zako hivi, unachiki mtu fulani anafanya hivi. But they forget that we have a lot to offer. Sisi kama wasee, kuna wasee naona Instagram wanafanya vines. Mtu anafanya different na inakaa unique. The same way nitapatia example na Maju. Kuna Jack Bauer. Jack Bauer is the greatest. But after him, there came others. Kuna akina Denzel Washington, akina nani Taraji. We still have stars being paid. So that means, even tukiendelea, content inaendelea kukam. In the unique roles we have, kila mtu akipata yake aende nayo. But now the problem is, kila mtu anataka kuwa kama mtu fulani. You want to be a star.
Like you've seen.
Yes.
In terms of training, because I'm sure people approach you, sijui kama kuna mashule za acting ama nini, as in what's the protocol there? What advice do you give someone there? Because like you're saying, since 2008 ndio utoke Anti-Boss 2014, like that whole process was a learning process. So how do you advise someone to train to become this profession?
I think wacha niende wa kwanza haki kabla nishiwe na point. I think I'd say when it comes to training, we are coming there because I know we have somewhere young kids are being trained about art, about not only acting, also music and whatnot. And we are heading there. If you go to the Kenya National Theatre, we have music, whatever, art classes, and we are going little by little. But why I tell people when they ask me what can I do to push this idea, I tell guys, unless now ukue by me, when we are shooting unakuja tunafanya extra, you see what we are doing, not I am doing, we are doing, at least that's where you can, mbona una roll macho?
Endelea.
Yeah, so I can say by that, but little by little, I'm seeing guys coming up, and also when you go to KU, they're offering theater classes. So I think we are embracing this. Guys are seeing as serious, like another serious job that come from acting and whatnot is the makeup industry. Those guys are really doing awesome. Yeah, they are really, and it's some serious job. So everyone is taking
there's a
these
whole lot
serious.
more.
There's catering, there's lighting guys and all that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And for Kenya, okay, hatuna shule kani York Film Academy.
Right.
Imagine experience yako ama training yako is when you're on the job. Upeweka extra, kesho upewe tu scene tuwili, kesho scene tatu. Hivyo ndivyo una grow. Juu unajua by the penye ulianza si penye uko. So ukitiwa role usiseme ati gai akiyo pana. Just do it. As you do it, you're practicing.
Yeah.
You keep on practicing.
On the job
But
training.
if your parents kawa kina Lupita, unaweza
wakupeleke Yale.
Yes, kama uende Yale. But kama hauna, especially you cool guys, sai aki mko na opportunity, mko na masimu za nguvu. Andikeni ka script, email any one of us. Shoot it with your friends. Eka YouTube. Si lazima uende kwa TV station, ati ama uende kwa production ya Selena ndio kwa star. No. Shoot na simu, eka YouTube. Usumbua, tag the stars. Let me tell you, there's nothing like siku hizi, if you have something unique and you're talented, No one can take that away from you.
Just find a way
Shoot
to
your
sell
scripts,
it.
put them on YouTube, watch watu wakujue. Yeah.
Okay, one final point. We can't finish this conversation without talking about, I'm sure there are parents who watch the show as well, saying, sasa ukienda kuwa actress ama actor, wanalipwa. As in, can you do that and say, me, this is what I do, I pay my rent off of this, I buy my groceries, like this is what I do. Are we at that point yet in Kenya?
If you follow me on Instagram, you know acting pays.
Yes, oh yeah. I'll say this, when anyone says, kuna watu wanasema it doesn't pay, 1 shilling is a pay. 10 bob, it's a pay. 100 bob, it's a pay. It depends. Yote ni pay. It depends. How are you using your 10 bob? How are you using your 1K? Because our problem is our youngsters, when you're wengine wanakuja wanapotoshwa, they see someone has been there for ages, they are old, they are frustrated, maybe because they don't want to grow, or maybe wamefanya kitu moja for a long time, and they are relaxed, they're just there, they don't want to do something new. So wamekuwa frustrated, they drink, they do drugs and all stuff. So you as a young person, you think, that is cool, man, let me do that, you know. But again, I always say, a K will do something big to me, and for you maybe it's 10 shillings to do nothing to you. So I would say, for me, we are not yet there to get paid. Iyo pesa ya, oh yeah, I can roll, you know, kama wenye New York, we are not yet there.
I think the reason that people have problems with whether it pays ni watu kama Njugush, haujanona bado.
Unataka kusema haturoll?
Unataka kusema haturoll? Utambi kidogo tujue.
We cannot all roll. We cannot all roll. Some of us are gentlemen.
Yes.
We can't roll.
All right,
that joke, you're joking in the Qatar.
listen.
Anyway, on a serious note, najua unataka kunikata, but on a serious note, I'd say this.
We're almost out of time, so we have to wrap the conversation up.
Okay, let's wrap it.
No, final comments.
Final comment. I was saying about the money issue. It's never, for me, it's never about the money issue. If you do something right, money is going to come and follow you. Ukinifollow Instagram, aki utasema nikawa tulipwe. So don't follow Amat.
Follow Kate.
Follow her.
Final comments from you. Final comments, yes.
Okay, I'll tell our young people, work hard. Follow one, I always say, God first. The other things will come. Passion second. Money will follow you after that. So keep up your good job. Energy kibao. Na nawapenda.
Unakaa poa sana. By the way, I meant to tell you.
For the first time nimekuja nimeenda interview as nice. At least watu wajue ninakuanga na nguo.
Unakuanga mrembo na unakuanga na nguo.
Oh, nisimame.
Hey.
Thank you.
Final comments.
Right. For young guys who want to join the acting and film industry, acting is a good job. It's fulfilling. Ukiwa na passion, you will get there. Just join it for the right reasons. It pays. If you excel, it will. Unajua nika ukilima, si utavuna. Ukilima poa, si utavuna. The same thing, like just like any other job. Ukifanya poa, itarudi kwako, si ndio? So I just wish you guys the best. Girls, story sponsors mmeambiwa kuna kitu kayo, machali atuta madem siku hizi wataki machali wamesota, so you have to work hard, actually harder, okay?
Yeah.
But for the girls, if you want to be respected out there, you have to be a boss lady, okay? See zile boss ladies on Instagram, real boss ladies, okay?
With real money in the bag. Give it up for them one time. We, kaa chini nike, ama microphone ndio inakusumbua. Kama ni heavy, nitakubebea. Nitakubebea. People are asking if you're single. There are people here asking if you're single. We'll sort that out in a minute. Willis is standing